Okay, so someone made a request and he mentioned how Israel and Iran might go at it. And I was like, well, I remember clearly watching an interview with the former chief of the Mossad saying, well, Iran is not a threat at all, period, point blank, not a threat. So I was like, well, let me look into it. Nothing on our media outlets, at least in the West. So I find that Israel did a drill about 3 or 4 weeks ago, the largest military drill they've had in decades, and the US was there to support them. It was a drill on how they would take out Iranian nuclear facilities, as well as be able to hold off Hezbollah in Lebanon. So they're preparing for war. I don't know how soon, but this is terrifying. It's like we just can't catch a break. Iran is already sanctioned and they're struggling because of these sanctions. I don't know what more. Like, these people really need to find a hobby, and war is not a hobby. Please watch. Just let me know your thoughts. Am I reading too much into it, or is just this our life from now on? One conflict after another.
Now, Israel is to hold a large-scale drill simulating a widespread strike on Iran's nuclear facilities. This drill will be the country's largest military exercise in decades. Also in a first, the United States will participate, supporting the Israeli Air Force with mid-air refueler tankers in a message of unity against Iran. Our correspondent Jody Cohen has sent us this report. Listen in.
The collaboration between Israel and the US is expected to take place over the Mediterranean Sea at the end of May as part of Israel's month-long Chariots of Fire exercise. This drill involves nearly all units of the Israel Defense Forces. The Air Force will simulate an attack on Iran's nuclear facilities, while the army trains to defend Israel against Iranian-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon. US Central Command Chief Michael Kurilla was welcomed in Israel to oversee the exercise.